What's up, everyone? It's time for your Thursday Daily Trucker News Update. I'm Carlin Stafford.
And I'm Isela Rios. We have a lot of news to cover today, including if you lie about your time, you'll do the time, California wildlife taking action, and a floodwater rescue in Tennessee.
So let's get trucking.
A woman who was employed at EMD Trucking Company was busted stealing more than $100,000. The investigation began in January and is still being conducted. According to police, the 45-year-old Jennifer Lynn Garland had been altering her time card to give herself more hours, gave herself a $3 raise, and even extra hours of personal time, sick time, and vacation days. She also wrote unauthorized company checks, depositing them into her personal bank account, and covered it by altering the company records. The company owners discovered the embezzlement when they realized they had been locked out of the system. Investigators expect the cash amount to rise as the investigation continues.
California is not playing when it comes to the safety and health of native wildlife. California prosecutors are pressing charges against Jesse Villasana, who was hauling crude oil along Highway 166 through Santa Barbara County when he made an unlawful turning movement at an unsafe speed, overturning the tanker, causing it to come loose from the truck and roll into the Cuyama River, spilling over 4,500 gallons of crude oil into the river. The accident took place in March 2020, but charges are now being pursued due to the death of two birds, a belted kingfisher and a mallard, that were killed in the oil spill. The charges also include several misdemeanors for violating the California Fish and Game Code. Villasana is scheduled for arraignment on June 25th. You know, Isela, it is very important that we, live in a way that we are symbiotic with the animal life.
Yeah.
You know, we want to respect them and everything. So
You just reminded me of the Lion King all of a sudden. I don't know why. But it's very true. We got to take care of our wildlife.
We do.
We do. It's unfortunate, but you got to do what you got to do. A school bus collided with a semi traveling along Route 20 near Avalon Way in Shrewsbury, Massachusetts. The bus was transporting kids to school when the accident occurred. The front end of the bus was struck and children were tossed around. 7 children and the bus driver were transported to a nearby hospital to get evaluated for minor injuries. The truck driver was not hurt. The exact reason for the crash is still under investigation and no citations were issued. But locals say that the roadway has been a safety issue for the school buses in the past. The principal of the academy has asked for something to be done and asked for a safety signal along the route. City authorities declined because of the school's location to adjoining streets. This sounds crazy to me. Carlin, what you got?
Well, a wreck involving 3 semi-trucks shut down a major street in Illinois. According to police, a 51-year-old driver was going south on Chicago Street when he failed to slow down at a red light, swerving into the northbound lanes to avoid striking a stopped vehicle. But then he overcorrected and he hit another semi-truck. The force of the impact caused the rig to crash into yet another semi. Now, the first semi-truck overturned, trapping the driver inside. Both the first and second drivers were transported to a nearby hospital, and the third driver had no injuries. That is honestly a lucky situation. It could have been a lot worse, especially on a busy street.
Man, I just think safety. Safety is very important on the road, but sometimes accidents do happen. But like you said, it could have been worse.
It could have.
Thank God it wasn't. Last Sunday near Murfreesboro, Tennessee, I hope I said that correct, a truck driver was rescued from floodwaters. Rutherford County Fire and Rescue received a call that a truck driver was stranded. The crew responded to Sulphur Springs Road to find a semi-truck completely submerged in water and the trucker standing on the hood of the rig, holding onto the roof for support. The rescue of the truck driver was just the second of 5 water rescues performed that evening. Thankfully, the driver was unharmed. Authorities always caution everyone to exercise caution when you encounter areas with standing water.
A historical building in San Jose, California, known as the Palace and Apartment Building, a fourplex built in 1910, has been moved down the road from its original location. The building was originally sitting on the corner of South 1st and East Reed Streets and was moved to East Reed Street and South 4th Street. The building was built by the team of Frank DeLose Wolf and Charles McKenzie. The building was hauled just 3 blocks by specialty movers and will be preserved, renovated, and sold as affordable housing. You can check out the video as the building is hauled safely to its final destination.
That's actually pretty cool.
I know, right? Like it's awesome.
You move you move a house or an apartment building that big from one. I mean, it wasn't a long drive.
Exactly, but you know,
still,
those big hauls are never long, but they require so much specialty and so much precision. It's always interesting to see those videos.
Yeah, but the good thing is it made it.
That's right. Well, that does it for today's update.
Tune in tomorrow for all the trucking news you need.